Right, hello guys, Dead Pixel here. I'm just doing a bit of a test recording. I'm going to just get the video out there basically. Yeah, so this is Assetto Corsa Competizione, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, I do apologise about a bit of the scuff video. It's just an audio test and gameplay test and all the rest of it. You could probably hear the PC in the background. I'll try and do some post audio stuff. Just a quick setup basically. All I want to do, I want to play the game with the VR headset because, you know, I could have spent £1,000 on a Fanatec wheel and all the rest of it, but I just thought to myself, maybe I can get it a bit cheaper in terms of what you get for gaming in terms of racing and simulators. So I think a cheaper wheel with a headset is more immersive than having, you know, a £1,000 wheel and a tiny monitor. You know, this is a 24-inch Samsung monitor. You know, you don't get the real estate as you do in games. So I haven't really done much, you know, games with the virtual reality in terms of racing. So this is a new experience for me as well, or at least a proper one. But anyway, I'm ranting on a little bit. This probably recording will come up crap anyway, you know me. But yeah, we'll give it a go. So I'm just going to load it up. Now you guys hopefully should be able to see what I'm doing in there. And that should be loading. Which it is, but it's play area not found. So let me grab that. I don't do a play area because trying to draw... Oh no, you want me to do the floor. Okay, I'll do the floor. There we go. Skip define area, acknowledge. Fine. Right, so that brings me back into the game. Now the only issue I've got with virtual reality in terms of complaints is purely it's a bit, you know, you've got to get the lenses clean and all the rest of it, but nevertheless, here we are. So we go up here. I've only just learned how to do all this. It should automatically be calibrated to where I'm sat. Doesn't sound good, does it? It's fine. It's fine. But if you don't, if you have issues with calibrating, all you got to do is press Control Space where you're sat. So I'm here. Where's my thingamajig? There it is. So, for example, I'm here, but if I was to look over here, now the car's over there. So I can put it to wherever I look. But now I've got to try and find forward again, as much forward as I can. And then, yeah, hopefully, let's bring it a little bit that way, I think, please. And a little bit to there. See, I'm quite picky. There we go, I think that'll do. That'll do. So yeah, as you can probably see, looking around, it's very lovely. So, got the camera up there. Oh, that was my microphone. Sorry, microphone. So, I'm in the Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Because obviously competition is all about the GT3 series. Which I love. I love the GT3 series. I don't really watch it on TV no more, but who cares when you can play it? Now, by all means, I'm not a capable driver. I will start going for, you know, good times and things like that eventually. But for now, I'm just trying to get the setup. You know, I do want to start doing Forza Horizon. The only issue I have with Xbox is that obviously it doesn't support the Oculus. This is the Rift S, so this is based mainly on your computer hardware. I'm running a 1080 Ti with a Ryzen 1800X and 3000 megahertz of RAM, 16 gigabyte. So it's, you know, not a beefy computer, but it's enough. I did have this running originally on the on my other PC, which is a Ryzen 5 with a RX 480, but it just didn't have the clarity in the headset that I wanted. It was very you couldn't see it ahead of you. Like that podium sign there, you couldn't really see it. It looked horrible and it was hurting my eyes. So if you're going to go for a setup like this, I definitely recommend having the PC capable first, definitely. But nevertheless, I mean, I'm looking around and it's just phenomenal. It's such a different experience than having it on a screen, purely because you can judge the corners a little bit better in the car. You know, I mean, I drive in real life and I love it. I love driving, always have, always will. Love my cars and I love racing. Obviously I can't do that on the road, so this is the next best thing. But I prefer this over a £1,000 wheel and a screen or a triple monitor setup. I think you lose that immersiveness that you need when it comes to racing. I'm hoping it comes out clearly, because this is just so much better in my opinion. I mean, I've been on expensive wheels. A friend of mine's got a Fanatec and he's got a triple monitor setup. I've gone well wide here, still trying to warm up the tyres. And he loves it, and I'll tell you what, it's amazing. It's such a different experience when you've got a motorised driven wheel, or direct drive wheel they call it. But realistically, you know, you're not going to spend £1,000 on a wheel just to get into racing, you know. Whereas Logitech do a wheel, yes, it's the lowest end in terms of force feedback and 8-bit pixel wheel pedal things, where it doesn't register as much as, say, a Thrustmaster. And the Thrustmaster, by the way, is a better option. You get the bigger wheel, obviously. But at the end of the day, for the cheapest setup, I mean, for this frame and for, oh my god, I'm terrible at doing both. For this frame and the wheel, I think altogether was like 320 quid. Something like that, £320. And that's not a lot. You know, considering you pay the same for the headset, there's 600 quid. You could spend the rest on a PC and just get this over, you know, don't get me wrong, if you've got the money, go for the better setup. But this is just brilliant. I mean, I'm loving this. And now I've got it hooked up to the 1080 Ti as well. It's so much smoother. I've got everything on the highest graphics settings. And I just, yes. You know? Just yes. But enough of me talking. Let's do some actual, you know, let's start getting some results. Now, you'll probably hear the audio come through the microphone and through the game. I am sorry, but I am just getting, I've just put together this setup just to kind of give it a go, you know, because I've wanted to get into it and I haven't had, I've just been coming up with excuses really, you know, too tired to play and all the rest of it. The good thing about racing is I've got Pavlov VR and another one that's like a space type game and all the rest of it, and they're so fun, but they do give you the nausea, whereas this doesn't. You know, all day long I can do this and play and it doesn't make me feel sick, which is a big plus point for me, because it's a good introduction to virtual reality. You know, I know it hasn't caught on as much as probably people thought it would, but I think given this sort of style will allow you to have more fun and introduce more people to virtual reality. As you can see, I'm not the best driver, but it's so different as well, because like playing on a wheel with a fixed screen, you get used to it. I mean, I played a lot of Forza, the original Assetto Corsa, Project Cars, and I played a lot of it on a fixed screen, so it's so different when you're immersed in it like this. It's hard to judge the car, but it's worth it. You know, like looking over there, like it's just, you can just, yeah, it's just better. It's just better. 100%. But I think the question is, should you buy a cheap wheel and a headset and a computer over something like a Fanatec? And that's really down for you to decide, really, because I'm having so much fun blasting around on this and looking around and just getting to know the immersiveness over anything. Don't get me wrong, if I can have this set up with a Fanatec wheel one day, I will. I mean, it's a lot of money. I don't, you know, during the whole COVID, it's not like I'm going to earn a lot of money, so it's going to be a long time till I get one. But all the time I've got this set up, I'm happy. Oh, I'm hitting the curb. What's really annoying is I'm actually fairly decent at racing normally, but getting used to this whole looking around, and it throws you off balance because you've got more things to think about. But I think racing is tough, and it should be tough. It shouldn't be easy. You know, I've got most of the assists off and things like that, so you know the car's a bit more slidey. You feel the car a bit more, and you feel it through the wheel. You definitely feel it through the wheel, which is just amazing. Nothing compared to a direct drive like a Fanatec, but it doesn't matter. I'm probably changing the gears all wrong. But again, I don't care. This is just amazing.
Well done, mate. That's the best.
Ooh, got 205 in that one. I think that's like 30 seconds quicker than what I normally get. If I can get under 2 minutes, I will be happy. Ooh, no, that's not going to happen. See, I'm looking in the camera on the windscreen, the frame, the chassis, the rear view mirror, if you like, or rear view camera, I should say, and it's just so good, so good. I mean, I've got the wing mirrors over here. I can see in. I can look over there, and that's the thing. When you've got a single monitor, you can't see that side, you know, and you lose. You've got to rely on these two mirrors, and that's just not racing. You know, but the biggest thing by far is looking into the corners. You can look into the corners, see where you're going wrong, like I am, and you know you can just judge a little bit better, that little bit better. You know what I mean? I'll do this lap, and then I'll change it, and I'll see if I can go into a race, see what that's like. I haven't actually done a race on here yet. I've only just been setting it up, and I'll show you the settings that I use in a second. There is a lot of videos out there to give you the right settings, you know, because if you haven't got a 1080 Ti and you've got something like an RX 580 or you know 1060 or something like that, you know, you're gonna have different graphics and you know all the rest of it. Different headsets do different things, obviously, you guys know that. So it's definitely worth not driving out. But yeah, it's definitely worth trying different settings out. Now the Oculus Rift S, which I use, runs more on your hardware of your PC rather than your headset. So bear that in mind. So if I go settings, go to options, video. So I've got it on the VR Epic. So there's different ones. So you've got low, which is your computer side, mid, high, Epic. You know, then you've got your VR. I put mine on VR Epic it's perfectly fine for me. So just bear that in mind. And yeah. So let's try and get into a game. Oh, no, didn't mean to press that on. The only bad thing is it's hard to see your actual wheel. But let's try. Let's go back. Let's go career. I'm not gonna do. Well, have I got to resume? Oh, I haven't. Okay. I was gonna say automatic, short duration, short. Yeah. Just want to get into racing people. Now you can see the little dirt effects.
Mirko Bortolotti, Lamborghini factory driver, and 2017.
Okay, thanks, mate. Now I don't know if you guys can see the flicker. That's just it trying to get into the game like normal. But ignore that. There are other cars. Oh, there is other cars. Cool. Oh, so I'm in the Lamborghini now.
Green light, go, go, go. Welcome to the Lamborghini Youngster Program. Today, you are given a seat in the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo. Our team will look at your best lap on track in dry conditions. Complete at least 2 safe and valid laps and then start pushing. Good luck.
Roger. Oh, we got cars coming out. Let's go, let's follow him. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, look, you get the look away. That's cool. Right, let's go. Now, I don't actually know the track, so this is going to be quite interesting. I've got a rough idea from previous games, but
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
he's up my chuff. Can't see out the back window. Oh, he's up my arse. Oh, overshot it. Oh, no. Try and catch him up. What I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to try something here. So I'm going to go here, go to... Oh, I put it on the wrong one. You can only go forward. It's annoying. Let's try that. That's even worse, isn't it? Yeah, see now that's even worse. So if I go back here, go there, VR, Epic, let's go resolution scale. Let's change it a little bit. So let's put that on 100%. Bit better. Go a little bit wide, cut in the middle, into the corner. Oh, nearly went into his end. Well, Lambo's quick. I mean, I know they're all Lambos and they're all the same, but the AI just, I don't know how to drive, don't they? But it is a complete, I mean, I'm not used to this game in any shape or form. The physics are just different to what I'm used to. You know, you get games like Forza Horizon 4. They're amazing games. They're really fun. The physics aren't quite what you get in a simulator, you know. But it is an arcade game, so but there's nothing wrong with that because I absolutely love it. But is it the same as this? No, of course it's not. Well, let me try. Sorry to keep pausing it. Let's try. I just want to try different setups. See if I can just get it. See, that's a lot smoother. I'm going to go off the track. Good thing about YouTube is I can edit the mistakes out. What's my task? Do 4 more laps. Drive consistently. Right, let's do it again. Let's change this. I want to get this right, because if you get this right, you end up with a so much better. Let's turn that down. Textures epic. Epic. Effects high, yeah. Says the number of opponent cards visible at the same time. Pixel density. Let's try that. I think that's what I want. That should be enough. Alright, let's try that. So it's still smooth. I've turned the textures down in the trees now as well. I don't think trees make that much of a difference. I'd rather than just not have trees in it. You know, I care more about what's in front of me and on the track. Done it again, haven't I? Oh. So different. You know, you watch all these videos on YouTube, like the Forza Horizon, McLaren Senna and that, and they're so good because they got it down to a T. But where I'm learning this, like, I don't know it yet. So I can't give you guys the smooth gameplay that you want. But I'll get better, I promise. I hope. And it's literally the first time I've been on in like 2 months. And I've only just got the game like a week ago, but I spent so much time setting it up. I haven't had time to play it. But feel free to give me some tips and tricks. Guidelines and whatever, because you guys know how to race. You know, you guys know the corners, the setups. I do want to tune the cars to my liking, but that's something I can get into once I get used to all of this. And also this frame that's with the steering wheel, you've got the bar in the middle, which is annoying. It certainly will do and it's fine, but I'm quite a tall guy and it does get in the way. But it's better than having it just sat there on the floor. Session is done, okay. Best lap, 2 minutes. I have no idea if that's good for a first time. But do I just press escape or pause key? Okay. Well, come 6th, which is last. Oops. Oh, by 2 seconds. Come on. But that's good. That's nice. It's more realistic, I think. Hello. I'm one of them. I'm a racer. But yeah, I'm going to leave that here, guys. And girls. I'm going to leave that here. Oh, it looks a lot smoother on the... Yes. See, it's probably a lot better on here than it is there. But yeah, I'm going to leave that here. Put that there for now. I do hang it up, don't worry. It's not always like that. And yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a insight to what it's like. I hope you've all enjoyed and look forward to your comments.